Hi, we're going to talk about privacy and copyright law here. Privacy here, yeah, it's there's this law regulation, less law regulations, more like consensus here about your privacy here. And the school-wise here, we have many regulations here, yeah, or law here, like the student info here. We cannot give the student info to other people other than the students. So that's the privacy here. So we have here. And the privacy here for a phone company, for instance, if you're using a mobile phone and with the GPS, with all of your shopping, those information, your phone company may collect those info and sell it to some stores here. Is that legal, illegal? It's hard to say that here. It's not very sure about that here. When you sign up with your mobile phone company here, there are many fine prints you need to read. And in those fine prints, that's maybe illegal. They can do that, or maybe they cannot do that here. So that's it's hard to say here. For legal, illegal, for your privacy, that's your privacy. They have, you have your privacy, and that's with today, the more and more use of technology like internet and mobile phone, we actually have less and less privacy. For instance, that's a pros and cons here. You like Google Map, right? You want to go to somewhere, you want to find your friend's home here, or someone you're not you newly know. Just give me your address here, then I'll Google Map, then I can find your house here. That's something about some pro side here. But for the con side here, then you use the Google Map, satellite view, you know the backyard here, you know the house here, how big is the house, do you have a swimming pool or you don't have a swimming pool, something like that. You say, hey, I got a big house with a swimming pool, that's my privacy, I don't want you to know. No, you cannot, because with the Google Map, they show it to you. Then you say that, okay, I have a little bit tiny house here. I don't have any swimming pool. My backyard, I don't mow in the lawn here, all junk here. I don't want people to know. But Google Map, hey, you show it to everyone in the world here. I'm going to sue you. Now try it here. Somehow, you lose your privacy here. But I don't think you can sue anyone here. So that's the technology and the privacy here. So it's very powerful stuff here. It's pretty much like a long time ago without internet. 50 years ago, we don't have internet. What do we have? Technology. In this case, it's like we have a handsaw here. You use the handsaw here to cut a tree here. Take you a lot of time here. Today here with the internet here, you get yourself a chainsaw here. With the chainsaw here, hey, it's very powerful. You cut a tree here. But the chainsaw and handsaw, what's the difference? Number one, it's more powerful. Number two, it's more dangerous. If you use a handsaw, cut a tree here, and cut yourself here, or you use a chainsaw to cut a tree and cut yourself, that's going to be very different here. So chainsaw, internet, very powerful. You can cut a tree, you can cut yourself here. So that's the privacy and technology here. Sometimes here, we need to keep a good balance here between privacy and technology here. And typically, more technology we have less privacy. That's not only happen to you, everyone in the world here. That's the internet here. Yeah, talking about privacy here. And privacy here and sensitive information, that's different stuff here. Sensitive information will be like your bank account information here. That's not really like your privacy. That's no privacy. That's money matter here. That's not privacy here. You can consider that I'm taking this class here. I get a F, fail here. I don't want people to know. Okay, nobody will tell anyone. School will not announce your grade to no one here. So unless you sign, say, hey, I want my transcript to be sent to a certain school here, then that will work. Otherwise, the school won't do that here. That's your privacy, right? You're doing good. You don't want people to know. You're doing no good. You don't want people to know. That's your privacy here. Yeah, we value your privacy here. We have a law to protect your privacy in this case. But sensitive information here, your bank account, your username, password here for your bank account. That's not really privacy here. That's sensitive information. And you need to use the technology like PayPal to do the transaction. So the hacker have less chance to get your username and password to get into your account and withdraw all of your money. So that's something we understandable here. Here say that U.S. government fights privacy and protect IP. That's really different stuff here. They are talking about two stuff, and. Yeah, the government trying to give you more privacy, and the government going to protect IP. That's called intellectual property. Intellectual property here, mainly talking about patents here. The patent here, a patent will last for 20 years here. And the patent here is, you write a patent, you go to USPTO, US Patent and Trademark Office, you apply for that patent. Then those guys there, they are, let me see here, maybe we'll show you some patent here so you have a better idea here. So let's see here, you can, so I said that you go to USPTO, that's United States Patent and Trademark Office here, enter. Whoa, okay, found this one here, USPTO, let me see, that's USPTO. Okay, those are some ad here. Okay, let's assume this is USPTO. .gov. Okay, the government here. USPTO.government. Yep, that's supposed to be Patent and Trademark Office. That's supposed to be official stuff here. Now you go here. You are going to go, say for instance, you are looking for patent here. Say patent here. Oh, patent here, apply for patent here, patent basic here. Patent basic I can tell you here because I have 5 patents here and I used to be a patent engineer. So patent basic is like 3 criteria to make it a patent or not patent. Number 1 is non-obvious. It's like 1 + 1. They have 2 inventions, you make them together here. It cannot be a new patent here. Number 2, useful. You need to show that your patent is useful in at least one way here. So number 3 is novice, it's new, significantly new. Your patent is a little bit new from other patents here. It doesn't count that way. Significant new, then that will give you a patent. So novice, that's new, and it's not 1 + 1 here. That's non-obvious, not 1 + 1 here, and useful, 1 usage of your patent here. So the patent basic here, okay, apply for a patent here. Well, yeah, if you don't know how to apply for a patent, you ask for attorney, that may cost you $5,000 to $10,000 here for a patent here. And maintain your patent here, maintenance fee here, yeah, you also, yeah, you put a maintenance fee here, and lasts for 20 years here. Or talking about independent inventor here. Anyway here, now that's not what I'm trying to do here. Okay, we're trying to search here. So see if this one can search for patent here. Whoa, it can search for patent here. So what do you want to search? Term 1, I say woo, W-U, woo. Oh, Woody, that's me. That's your professor here, Dr. Wu here. And that search for his patent here. And this guy here said he is the inventor, patent, Can we find the inventor here? All fields, issue, patent, name here, type here. Oh, alphabetical order. Okay, inventor name. Then, okay, we search. Lucky me. Yeah, I got 5 patents here, you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 5 patents here. Which one you want to see? See this one, emergency calls here, that's 911. 911, everybody understand a little bit. Yeah, that's me here, whoa. In the time I work for Ericsson here, and that's my patent, talking about process of emergency call abstract here. And that's The patent office here search for those patents here. Same, those are related to your patent here, those patents here, but you have significant difference from those patents here. So got approved here. Foreign patent document here. Yeah, comparing to even foreign patents. So this is a global patent here. Apply to US, then apply to a different organization for patents here. So current international class here. Yeah, that's a global patent here. Let me describe a little bit about what is this patent here. This patent here talking about 911 calls here, meaning wireless communication system here. Meaning if you have a mobile phone, you're going to dial 911, you dial 911. We all know that they may have a fingerprint protection, they may have a password protection. Forget about protection. You want to dial 911, you know you don't need fingerprint, you don't need password. You just press 911. So that's the pattern here. This one says with fraud protection here, and even the phone is stolen phone here. You pick up, you find a phone, you want to dial 911, you dial 911, but that phone was lost. So the owner has reported to AT&T, T-Mobile, said that, hey, I lost my phone. You block my phone. I don't want people to use my phone. No one can use your phone, but anyone can still use your phone to dial 911. So that's the stuff here. So whenever people want to dial 911 here, I don't want to know if the phone is paid a bill or been stolen by someone here. I don't care. I don't want to know here. Fingerprint protection, password protection, just let it go. The phone call goes through. The phone wise and the phone company wise. The phone company here check, someone dialed 911, huh? Do I need to check this is stolen phone? No, you don't. Do I need to check, is this guy pay his bill? No, you don't. You just let that phone, let that call goes through. So that's my pattern here. Yep. So you guys are using my pattern? Yeah, maybe. Another one here, another one here. Oh yeah, this one here. This one here is saying if you are called do not disturb. You are in a meeting, so you turn on do not disturb. Then people call you, your phone will not ring. No vibration, no ring, no nothing here called do not disturb. Enhancement is different here. Enhancement talking about if someone call you, you can set up the thread all based on the default. Say, for instance, someone called me 3 times in 5 minutes. This one definitely want to talk to me. Maybe my wife in somewhere using a borrowed phone here. So I would not know. I cannot be based on the phone number. Say that's I call this urgent call here. The salesperson don't want to call you in 5 minutes, in 3 times in 5 minutes here. The salesperson, they need to call somebody else here. They cannot keep bugging you here. So if that is an urgent call, someone, maybe a policeman, they call your mobile phone and you are in some kind of meeting, you turn on enhancement do not disturb. So the policeman called 1 time, he said, there's no one answer, but it's kind of emergency. I'll wait a while to call you again and call again here. So you can change the thread. Say if like call you in 10 minutes, call you 3 times here. Well, that's important. Ring my phone. So that this feature here in iPhone, they use this feature here. So if you are using iPhone here, well, yeah, this feature is used here. So I think we have some understanding about a pattern here. We come back here. So that's called intellectual property here. Patent here, basically here. Company need to have patents here. Has increased the privacy of such as music. Oh yeah, that's talking about the internet here. This is not talking about patent here. You write a song here. It's nothing to do with patent. It's called copyright. Patent lasts for 20 years. Copyright lasts for 50 years. So if you write a piece of music, lyrics, and a song here, and then you get yourself a copyright protected material for 50 years, generally speaking here. Some different countries have different law here. And how are you going to do it? Do you need to go to USPTO to copyright your song here. No, you don't. All you need to do is here, you see here, C, a C with a circle is copyright. So this is copyright here. So what is copyright in here? This copyright, or you can just spell it out, say copyright, it's fine. So this is C with a circle here, this copyright here. This one here is to, you see here, image here, for this picture. This picture is copyright protected. How this picture is copyright protected? You put down a C, circle, or copyright, then it's copyright protected. You don't. By law, or you have picture here, you're welcome to somebody else to use it here. But if as long as you type in a C with a circle here, or you type in copyright, it's copyright protected, and people cannot use it here. So that's the stuff here. I have been invited to many conferences to do many presentations here. All of my slides, the PowerPoint slides, each page of my PowerPoint slides here have a copyright. I'm gonna say. So in case my slide have some good idea, and some companies, say Apple, see and say, hey, this guy have some great idea here. We can use it here in our iPhone here. Then that's I write down a C. And if you want to use that and to develop a new apps here, you need to talk to me. I'll sell it to you. No problem. I'll sell it to you. I'm a nice guy here. But that's my idea. So that's how you copyright protected your stuff here. Yeah, you take a look for any book here, you're going to find a C circle here. You don't need to go to anywhere to get approved here. As long as you have something here, you have C circle or copyright. That's copyright protected here. I strongly recommend you to have some copyright protected. Like here, you have C, this logo, this picture here is copyright protected here. Yeah, you create a new game here, a new photo here, and you want to have copyright protected here, then you have copyright protected here. Copyright protected is not really like you have this picture here and one people use it. It's more like a company. One company say, oh, this picture is so cool, we want to use it, and then they talk to you and you make some money out of that. That's copyright protected here. Now, you read books, right? All the books here, they have 50 years copyright protected. A movie, copyright protected, 50 years. 50 years is a long time here. That's called. Now, so what is this IP stuff here? It's not TCP, IP, intellectual property. It basically is patents and copyright. And also trademark is different stuff. Trademark, sometimes you see a TM. That's a trademark. That's different stuff here. Different stuff here, like your name of your company here. Yeah, so that's stuff here. So it's talking about copyright here. Hey, copyright, public domain, talking about, or in the public domain, yeah. Yeah, if you put it under the public domain here, that means you don't have a copyright protected. Like Wikipedia here, Wiki here. Have you guys create anything under the Wikipedia? I did. So I created something under Wikipedia. So can you copy and paste Wikipedia stuff here? Do you need to worry about copyright? No. Do they need to talk to me? No. They want to use my info under Wikipedia. Do they need to give me money, get my permission? No. That's public domain. So that's one example here. Fair use here is like, now you're talking about that here. Let's see, you can get rid of this guy here. No, I cannot get rid of this guy, huh? Okay. Fair use here is like reasonable. Reasonable use here, for instance, this is the teacher here, those are students here, and the teacher found a book. The book, of course, is copyright protected. And the teacher said that, it's this page. I want to copy this 300 pages book. I want to copy this page to give students as a handout. Can she do that? Of course she can. That's a fair use. If the teacher said that this is a very good book, 300 pages here, let me copy the 200 pages or 100 pages or 50 pages and give to student here. I really like this chapter here. This chapter have like 30 pages here. Well, that's 10%. Well, I mean, I'm going to copy this 30 pages here using as my handout here to teach the class. Can she do that? You tell me. Fair use, 10%. That's too much. You cannot do that. That's copyright protected here. 1 page, yeah, of course, yeah, 300. Yeah, that's 300 pages here. You copy 1 page, no problem. You copy 30 pages here, it's a big problem. You are copyright infringement here. No, you cannot do that. So what are you going to do? You're going to write a letter to the book author here and ask for permission here, written permission here. So that's called fair use here. Then you ask me, what is the percentage? What's the exact percentage? I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's more like fair use. It's pretty much like common sense here. How much is too much? We are not sure here. We are not sure. You see, so we don't really have a strict rule about that fair use here. So that's here. It's a limited set of circumstances here. Okay, educators and students can often use portions of copyright material under fair use provision here. So that portion here, see here, they don't tell you percentage, like a 10%, 20%, 5% here, 1%. 1% sounds good, right? Right. So they give you like in here, who photocopied 3 pages out of a 5-page book. Of course, yeah. You are likely, see here, you are likely, yeah, most likely, yeah, you'll be okay. The book has 500 pages here, you copy 3 pages here, you are okay. You don't have to be likely here. Yes, you are okay here. But if you copy 50 pages here, I don't think you are okay. You're not okay. So this is stuff here. So this is going to be like practical, right? You copyright, yeah, in a way, you don't want people to just copy your stuff. You need to buy the book. Right? So thinking here is, I have a 500 pages book. You want to copy 3 pages? Copy 3 pages. You say, hey, now I want to copy 50 pages here. That's 10%. Now you need to buy the book. You cannot copy 50 pages here. Otherwise, can they sue you? Oh, of course they can sue you here. So today here we talk about IP stuff here, intellectual property, and that's basically patent and trademark here. And patent, trademark, or copyright here. And there's something else here. It's like business secret. Business secret is different. For instance, Coke. If you drink Coke, you don't. Then you know Coke, right? Recipe. What's a recipe to make Coke? Is that a patent here? No, it's not a patent here. The patent should not be patent here. If that patent here that only lasts 20 years, Coke has been with us for more than 100 years, I guess. So then after 20 years here, everybody can base on your formula to make your stuff. So the patent stuff here is like, you then say, using the Coke as example, you need to give everything you know how to make the recipe here, the formula here. I mean, if your formula is not working, after 20 years, people going to reproduce, going to use that to reproduce here. Say, okay, so that's why. So patent is to tell people how to do something in a detail, and it works. So, but people cannot do it, not after 20 years. So after 20 years here, it's no more copyright protected. Everybody can use it here. You don't need to pay nobody here. But before that here, so people know how to make something, but they cannot do it here. They need to get your permission. So that's the calling a patent here. So Coke decided here, they don't want to patent here. They want to keep the recipe, the formula, you want to say that as a business secret here. Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's the same idea here. The recipe to make Kentucky Fried Chicken here. That's a business secret here. You can try to guess. They will never tell you. They don't want to patent here. They want to last forever here. So that's some examples here to tell you, not like you all the stuff you want to patent. Sometimes people just don't want to patent it for a different reason. If you're thinking about, well, patent it, why don't you do that here? Get a protection for 20 years. 20 years is a long time. Not to Coke here. To Coke, 20 years is not a long time here. I really would like to share with you about this here. So if you work for a company, IT company, you can have some patents for the company. You are making a great contribution. I have 5 patents for Ericsson. they gave me award. Those patents belong to them because the time I got patent, I worked for them. So I mean, based on I sign a form when I work for a company here, so whatever patent you have, when you're working for the company, that's belong to me. And also the company have some attorney to apply those patents for me. That attorney, each patent here may cost them, I'll say like $8,000 here. For 5, you do the math here, it's a lot of money. Can I do myself here? Yeah, I can do myself here. It's not going to cost that much money here, only some paperwork and maintenance fee here. Do I know how to do it? Yeah, I know how to do it here. So not everybody know how to do it here. So in this case here, yes, I did made contribution to Ericsson in terms of patents here. So that's very important to companies here. Like if you can see that Samsung, iPhone, they have patent infringement, bring someone to the court. It happens like every day. So that's very important. A company here without any patents here, it's a bad sign here. It's not unless you're not high tech. If you're high tech, you don't have patent protection, you're in trouble. You're in trouble here. Now that's all I want to share with you here. Think about something here, and if you have some good idea you want to patent here, or you probably have to patent yourself because attorney will cost you $5,000 to $10,000. That's too much here, and and you need to do a patent search here. That's free. Go to the USPTO to search for patent here, other patent here, to see if someone have already patented that. So that's something I would like to share with you here.